All right, on today's 30-minute mechanic, we're going to see if the red Mustang will run. So buckle up, let's go. Before we get too far along, one job we want to do real quick is last time we ran this car, it was in Tulsa, so we changed the jetting. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the bowls off. We're going to put the jets back to what I used to run here in Amarillo in this previously. So we're going to rejet the carburetor real quick before we put any fuel in it. And then we'll dump some oil in it and move on from there. So hang on just a second. I got to look up my jet sizes. All right. 78 and 88. 78 in the primary, 88's in the secondary. And I can find my jet set, my jet kit. I'm not sure this one has them in it. It may be on my plate. This one has 77. Oops, that's 71s. See, I made that mistake one time. Probably not in that one. Hang on. Dang it. Never prepared. Got my plastic tub here with all my jets and air bleeds and tiny drill bits, and I think there's even nitrous jets in here. Okay, got me a plate. If you can see that or not. Yeah, got a plate. It's full of jets. Works pretty good. You just got to keep them tight. They'll vibrate loose and fall out. Back. Sure, there's not any loose in there. Let me set this out of the way. That bolt wasn't super tight. That's okay. We went to Tulsa. We jetted up on both ends because it's considerably lower in elevation than Amarillo. Amarillo is 3,600 feet above sea level, and our density altitude really gets up there. It's not uncommon for it to be 8,000 feet. Density altitude to 8,000 feet. That's kind of crazy. Why is that so stuck? Come on. Hope I don't tear. Oh, I did. Tore up a gasket. Oh, disaster. Come on. What do you got to do? Why you got to do that? I did. I tore up a gasket. Well, that may put the pause on today's adventures. Oh, well, that one came off. You got to watch sometimes when you're taking screws out of the bowls, because sometimes a little gasket will pop out and come with it. So you got to make sure you put that back in the right hole. Otherwise, you'll have two on one and one with none. I'll dig through my gasket stuff and see if I have a extra bowl gasket. That's kind of irritating. Been a long time since I've torn one up like that. Huh. Let me get this side off now. Come on. God, that one's stuck too. Need something better to dink with. There we go. And I probably should have taken the line loose, but I didn't want to this time. That's probably why. And that gasket, that one's kind of hard too. Oops, this one. Okay, let's get these metering blocks off. Well, I don't even have to take those off. Where's my screwdriver? We use fat one on the front. That one. That one. I'll verify the size on these. I better get my readers. I'll be able to see nothing. Oh, that's a 78 right there. That's what I wanted. Maybe we switched them back. Gosh, I don't remember doing that. Can't see the other ones here. I'll show you the other ones. They're inside a... Maybe we did put them back. The other ones are inside. Ooh, that screwdriver won't fit in there. Okay, found a gasket I think will work. It's not perfect. Oh, I did check the jetting. The jetting is correct already. 77s, 78s, 88s. So 10 jet spread front to back. I'll put that on there. I am going to just loosen one of these, probably that one. Should have done that to start with. I don't remember what. Daggum it. That size. See if we can hang on to this. Well, don't get on there somehow. There we go. Yeah, so I did manage to verify the backs. They're 88s. So I didn't even need to do this. But I did because I needed to check. Because at race week, we were a little frustrated because it wasn't running like we thought it should, and on the track. So we were monkeying with jetting and low bowl levels and everything else. Okay, let's go ahead and bolt that dude on. With that. Oh. I've had this car on jack stands for so long. When I put it on the ground, it's going to feel so short. It does have jet extensions on it. Jet extensions and notch float in the rear. Front bowls don't have the notch floats. They just have the regular floats. Now, hopefully that old gasket will stick it, keep it closed, keep it stuck. Now we can do our front bowl. That started on there. Make sure our, nope, we're not. There we go. Got to get the accelerator pump arm under there. That'll make you pull your hair out. You forget that. All right, next step. We're going to kind of back up here. I know I already put the distributor in, but we're going to back up and pull the distributor out, fill the motor full of oil, and I went ahead and got some Lucas to put in it. We're going to back it up. We're going to prime it with that stuff all in there. So we got to get our distributor cap off. Unplug everything we just plugged in the other day. And also I went back and looked at my plug wire orientation that I had previously, and I reset it to be just like I used to have it. So I need a 7/16 to get that dude out. And of course, you know the drill. Never prepared. What are the odds that I can use that? Pretty good. Okay, look here. Distributor out. And get our little grabber dude. Let's see. That was pointed almost straight back. Straight back. Grabby do there. Way. And then where's my big funnel? Big funnel. All right, got us a bucket of Lucas TB Zinc Plus. The cam in this motor is already broken in, but it does have new rings and new bearings in it. And it hasn't run in a while. So I feel like it's probably not a bad idea to just go ahead and put some of this goo in there. It's probably not a bad idea to put a thing of this every time I change the oil, but dadgum, it's expensive. May have to run something else with, I think I probably should do this. Kick it up a little bit. Sure up the drain plugs in. And they're proud of this ZB Zinc Plus. I mean, I will say, I'm going to knock on wood here. There's not any wood, but I'm going to knock on wood. Every flat tappet engine that I've used that stuff in, I have not had a flat tappet cam failure. Every cam is broken in just fine, and been good. Because this motor has a flat tappet cam in it. Some people may not know that. Okay. Yep. Lucas. TB Zinc Plus. It's not cheap, but neither is changing a camshaft. And also, started doing this on everything. It's got a flat tappet running Rotella 1540. You know, I don't know if it's good or bad, better or worse than just 1040, but that's my formula for flat tappet cams, and it's worked, and I haven't had trouble, so not gonna change it. You know, one thing I completely forgot about is the dipstick tube. 100%. We will have to do that. And then I got another gallon here. So that'll be 5 quarts. I actually have 6 quarts available here. All right. Yeah, in some cars, putting a dipstick tube in, shouldn't be a big deal. But that could have been a whole 30-minute mechanic episode by itself. Just trying to get that dumb thing in there and attached like I wanted it. Now, I've got 5 quarts in it plus the Lucas. And it says that if you check the dipstick, it shows to be full. Of course, the oil filter's not full up. I've got another quart over there that I can dump in it after everything's lit off and working. So right now, actually what I probably should do is go ahead and put water in it. Put some water in it. That way then I'll prime it, put a distributor back in, kind of aim it in the right spot, and prime the fuel system, and then maybe turn the key and see if it'll start. So let's fill it up with water. Okay, I had a couple of hose leaks over here that I got tightened up. Put 4 1/3 gallons in that thing, so that's enough. That's enough for now. What I did, need this, and I really want the other socket. I don't want that one. And what we're going to do now is we're going to prime the oil system, and I do that with a drill and a socket, because that's a 5/16 oil pump drive shaft down in there. But what I do here is I always put a little wrap of electrical tape right there. That was not what I really wanted to do. Just to secure the socket. And this thing, I heard something gurgling. Maybe not. Turns counterclockwise. So we will stick this down in here, spin that oil pump, and you'll probably be able to hear it when it pressurizes up, because it'll really pull the drill down. That didn't take no time. Good idea. Let's see if I can put you in the car and you can watch the oil pressure gauge. All right, let's see what we got here. I got you pointed at it there. That's more than my drill wants to do. with this battery, of course. Let's get the big battery. Okay, trying again. Well, that's making my drill cut off. Must be making some PSIs. Even with the big battery. Okay. I think it's probably primed. I'm going to watch that little video clip and see what it pops up to. Okay. It's like making 40 or 45, 50 PSI on the gauge in there. It was making my drill cut off. So it actually, I had it in high gear. Maybe I should put it in low gear. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah. We have oil flowage everywhere. Yay. Yeah, I had my drill in 2 instead of 1, so I didn't have enough torque. But that was great. Now we're good. Okay, now we got to do, put this little guy back in and wipe that oil off right there. Whoa. Come on. Okay, distributor's in the right spot. Put the cap back on. Point at number 1. Number 1's right here, not right there like I marked earlier. Let's put the, what's going on here? Put that part in. Flip that guy to the top for a moment. The big wire. Where did these go? Sideways. I need to just get the proper connector back here instead of using blades. That pull back off maybe. Maybe not. One's a little tight under there. Let me take it loose for a minute. Okay, there. All right. I think that's going to be, I think I'm going to have to move it back this way to get the right timing. Where's my long screwdriver? Okay. I'd actually just loosen that just a hair. Let's plug. That's number 1. clicked on there. Okay. Plugged in, primed, got water. We want to prime our fuel system next. Put the cap on. Had the battery on charge for a while now. Oh, I don't have transmission fluid in it. Not ready yet. Ah, brother. Okay, put 4 quarts in there. That's probably plenty for now. Well, kind of a fail today. Didn't get the red car to fire up. I was really kind of optimistic that it would. Had to work through some issues, had some water leaks, had fuel shooting out of the carburetor down to the engine. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. So, I mean, that's hot rodding. We deal with it. I did a little off-camera work just quickly and determined it didn't have spark. So we weren't getting any spark. It's getting power to the distributor, but we're not getting any sparky spark out of it. So I don't know what's going on there. Usually those things are pretty darn reliable. If they have power, they're going to work. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. But anyways, check the description. Check out my friends' channels. But for now, like, subscribe, share. They say sharing is very important. I have no idea. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends. We'll see you next time. Bye.